Fred Barstein with 401k TV here in Denver, where we just completed a TPSU program at the University in Denver. We have 60-degree weather in January.
Beautiful.
It's pretty nice. Doesn't get better than that in Denver or anywhere in the country. So I'm here with Annie. Welcome, Annie.
Thank you.
Okay, if we ask you a few questions.
Absolutely.
Very good. Well, she's got her notes here, so she's all ready. But before we do, tell us a little bit about yourself and the size of your organization.
So my name is Annie, and I am the HR director for a company of about 100 employees.
100 employees. What do you do? What is your
In architecture.
architecture, and what's your role?
HR director.
Okay, great. So there was a lot of discussion about HSAs and the value, and they're becoming more popular. But the question is how do you know how much to put in your 401k? We don't have unlimited resources, and how much to put in the HSA. So, a couple of your thoughts on that?
Yeah. So one of the main concerns that I have as an HR person, rather than a financial person, is that the financial focus seems to be on using the HSA as more of a supplemental retirement vehicle.
Yes.
And then in reality, I see that as putting the cart before the horse.
Okay.
And oftentimes employees then only look at it as a retirement vehicle, and then they don't use it for what it is first and foremost supposed to be, which is to help cover that high deductible. And so they don't make good decisions based on their current and ongoing health concerns. And so what we were talking about today, and what I found very interesting, and we only got to kind of brush the surface of, was how to have them play well together, have the 401k and the HSA be used for what they're supposed to be, play well together, how to know what to put into one versus the other, or just how to make those decisions, and increase the education around what is an HSA, what should it be used for, how do you know how much to put into it that you feel comfortable with before moving on to then using it as a retirement.
Do you see that as your role, or the role of the advisor, or both?
I personally see it as a role for both. I see it as something that I have to constantly point out because there doesn't seem to be, from the financial side, which is where the advisors usually are, of a health care mindset to it. So mostly it comes up because I get those questions a lot, and I see people make decisions. I see them as they go through their decision-making process, and I know that this is an issue.
And a lot of the retirement plan advisors are not comfortable on the benefit side either. Yeah. So that is, we need to integrate that. So any final question, anything you learned or you may want to try to take back and implement?
There's always so many things that I learn from these sessions. I would say the most important, or thing that's sitting with me most today, besides learning or building the education around this piece, would be auto escalation and how to do that on an annual basis so that you bring more people into the plan.
Right, to do that. So you know how to do it, it's just how do you sell it to?
Yeah, and make sure that it's something that we realize it's a good thing.
Right, to do, and the benefit for everyone. Well, great. Well, thanks for your time.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
And Annie is also, she's been here with TPSU, and she's done a video before, so she's becoming a media star for 401k.
I'll sign autographs later.
Right, autographs are later. Well, anyway, thank you, and thank you for watching 401k TV. Stay tuned for more exciting videos like this with Annie and others.